When facing those who have hurt us in the past, we are often troubled by the idea of forgiveness. But is it truly worth forgiving those who caused us harm? On this matter, we need to think deeply. Do not harbor any expectations for those who have hurt you. Even if they offer the most sincere apologies, actions speak louder than words. Their actions have already proven everything, and all other words pale in comparison. Once harm becomes a habit, it simply becomes the norm. In this world, gratitude does not arise from hurt. I will not thank those who have hurt me, as there is no need. Instead of wasting time and energy on these meaningless people, it is better to choose to let go. After all, life is short. As Lu Sun once said, the greatest form of contempt is to no longer look someone in the eye. I will not forgive those who have hurt me because I believe that everyone should stick to their principles and discern right from wrong. Therefore, I hope we can mature in life and take hurt as an opportunity for growth rather than wasting time and energy on those unworthy. Do you believe that everyone who has hurt you did so intentionally? When they chose to hurt you, they had already calculated the cost and benefit. They weighed their options and found that hurting you came with almost no consequences but could bring greater gains. Therefore, their choice became simple and cruel. This is a harsh but true fact. In this world, there are always people who, in the face of others' kindness and tolerance, become more and more shameless, pushing their boundaries and never satisfied. They will not change because of your kindness, but will become more unscrupulous due to your tolerance. Kindness has its limits and cannot be endlessly expanded. When dealing with those who do not appreciate kindness, excessive kindness only fuels their arrogance. One must not be too tolerant of others. Some people, once given space, will become rampant. They will see your kindness as weakness and your tolerance as cowardice. Do not let your tolerance become indulgence, and do not let your patience become incompetence. In any situation, as long as you owe the other person nothing, there is no need to bow down. Your weakness will only make the other person despise you more, and being soft-hearted or embarrassed will only lead to trouble. The true path to survival lies in being rational and decisive. Be firm in the face of challenges and do not compromise on everything. The sacrifices you think you're making for the bigger picture often only make others see you as gullible and easy to exploit. It's better to let go of shoes that don't fit early and distance yourself from people who don't align with you. Others' attitude toward you is not determined by how well you treat them, but by your own strength and the leverage you hold. Pleasing others only brings short-lived vanity. True dignity and respect come from inner strength. The strong are usually given more leeway, while the weak, even if they've done nothing wrong, are blamed. Excessive submission and blind obedience are seen as cheap flattery. Not all harm is worthy of forgiveness. Forgiving those who intentionally hurt you is equivalent to giving them another chance to harm you. Kind people should dare to protect themselves and learn to recognize who truly cares for them. Only by exchanging sincerity with sincerity will you not betray your own earnestness. Otherwise, let those who are unworthy fade away from your life. What do you think? Have you ever pondered whether you should retaliate against those who have hurt you? Let's first hear a historical story. Imagine you are the protagonist in the story. What would you do? In the late spring and autumn period, there was a man named Wu Zixu. His father was once the tutor of the crown prince of the state of Chu. However, due to slander, King Ping of Chu wrongfully executed Wu Zixu's entire family. Wu Zixu narrowly escaped. Years later, Wu Zixu sought refuge in the state of Wu and helped Wu defeat Chu. But by this time, King Ping of Chu had already died. Still, Wu Zixu did not feel satisfied, so he dragged out the corpse of King Ping and whipped it 300 times to vent his anger. Some believe that Wu Zixu was justified in doing so, as the deep hatred of a blood feud is difficult to resolve. However, others believe that no matter the wrongs committed in life, the dead should be respected, and such an act was extreme. Dear friends, I don't know what kind of person you are, but as for me, I won't easily let go of those who have hurt me, yet I would never engage in such extreme behavior. For anyone who has hurt me, I do not seek personal revenge. Instead, I decisively cut ties and never contact them again, be it family or friends. In this society, some people often say, it's no big deal. If your house is taken, just build another. If your money is swindled, just earn it back. If you're set up at work and fired, just find another job. But let me ask you, if these things happen to you, would you still take it so lightly? Also, remember, you don't have to forgive anyone who has hurt you, but don't let hatred cloud your judgment and cause you to act irrationally. The best form of revenge is indifference. Focus on improving yourself, living a better life, earning more money, and living peacefully. Life is long, and there will always be setbacks. Be patient, and you will find that those who hurt you will eventually face the consequences you once wished upon them when they needed most. When faced with those who have hurt us, I won't advise you to forgive or thank them. But remember, don't let their mistakes become a punishment for yourself. That is true self-respect and care. Since we cannot change the awful things or unworthy character of others, adjusting our own mindset, choosing to let go and walk away, is itself a form of self-redemption. May we all live with poise and be true to ourselves. Live for yourself. Never fear offending others, be firm when necessary. Excessive kindness will only make others think you are worthless. If others don't care about your feelings, why should you fear their reactions? Are they inherently superior, or are you struggling in self-doubt, weakness, and incompetence? For those who do not understand you, don't be concerned. True bravery is facing challenges, not blindly being kind to everyone. Daring to sever ties is, in fact, a form of wisdom. Just like a wolf bares its teeth when a companion approaches its food, marking its territory, humans should do the same. The purpose of turning against someone isn't to provoke conflict or harm others, but to clearly demonstrate one's boundaries and principles. When you feel hurt, you often think the other person is extremely detestable. But what lies behind that feeling is your incomplete understanding of the situation. A deeper understanding will reveal that what is detestable is often also pitiable. Those who hurt you, limited by their understanding, have no regard for others, for law, ethics, or morality, only their own self-interest. In their pursuit of personal desires, they harm others and also destroy themselves. Such people are filled with anxiety and suffering, as though living in hell. Friends, do not harbor resentment toward them. Instead, let your heart fill with compassion. If such people are in your life, be thankful, for their existence allows you to grow. In reality, they are facilitating your progress in their own way. Isn't that a form of great teaching? Hurt reveals our lack of wisdom and provides an opportunity for growth. Our growth and achievements often come from the trials brought by small-minded people. Everything in the world, including suffering, has benevolent roots hidden within it. So, don't be afraid of those small-minded people. Their presence is actually a blessing for you. The world turns within you. When your inner world becomes vast, those so-called small and bad people around you will gradually disappear. When faced with the torrent of harm and setbacks, our primary task is to adjust our internal compass and align it toward the course of acceptance. This is a silent battle. Only by accepting the storm of reality, rather than vainly debating it, can we find peace. Listen carefully, friends. Behind every challenge lies the deep logic of the universe and the dissection of cause and effect. This is not a situation that can be easily changed by personal will, but the manifestation of universal laws. We must understand that the world is vast, not just a stage for you or me, but a grand tapestry woven with countless rules and causality. Often, what we try to avoid is precisely the course that fate has carefully arranged. When destiny comes knocking, consider it a strict teacher conveying valuable signals in its own way. At this moment, resistance is futile. Only profound self-reflection can uncover the deeper meaning. Hurt and suffering are not wasted agony but catalysts for spiritual growth. Every fall is the prelude to standing up again, and every hardship hides seeds of awakening and transformation. We must not let suffering pass in vain but instead extract pearls of wisdom from it, so they may shine brightly in the days to come. Remember, all happiness and wealth stem from deep understanding and transcendence of suffering. The bitterness of human nature originates from the abyss of desire and the limits of self-awareness. We are often deceived by appearances and ignore the truth behind them. The world is full of both inequality and profound equality, rooted in the iron law of cause and effect. In the face of inequality, we should keep our hearts at peace, knowing this is part of the universe's workings, not something easily swayed by personal will. We must learn to embrace the universe's precise laws, like big data and supercomputers that never err, but operate in ways we cannot fully comprehend. If we deviate from the course, it's not the world but ourselves who should bear the consequence.